It's not fair. We shouldn't be in here. This was all Cassandra's doing.
You heard Professor Longbottom. We don't have any proof.
We don't need proof. Why would we hide a tentacular in our own trough? We know it was Cassandra. It's always her. Besides, you know how much she loves venomous tentacula.
Oh, I know. I've heard her talking to her plants like they're pets. Then again, I've heard you talking to your potions the same way.
Bizarre.
What's this? Students making merry when they're in detention?
We weren't having fun. Don't worry about that.
Maybe an extra 2 hours of polishing
Le
would do
cadavre
it.
caméra, il est toujours bien.
You can clean the toilets.
Mhm.
What? No, that's not fair. We're almost done with all the trophies.
Don't look like it to me. Detention ain't like the old days. Wouldn't see no kids laughing when they're hanging by their toes in the dungeons. Nope, not like the old days at all. Shame, really. Thought we turned a corner with the inquisitorial squad.
The what?
Inquisitorial squad. Head Mistress Umbridge's brilliant idea. She had vision. Knew that students needed to be put in their place.
What did the Inquisitorial Squad do?
Kept other students in check. Important to have a man on the inside. Mostly Slytherins, including 3 of the best this school has ever seen.
Ça reste à voir.
Enough talking. Back to work, or it's scrubbing the dungeons for the 2 of you.
I wonder if those are the same Slytherins Professor Longbottom was talking about.
Oh oui.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'm just glad they're not at school anymore.
Same here. But aren't you just a little curious? A group that notorious, even now they're still talked about?
Yeah, for being cruel.
Still, I think we should do some research to find out who they were. And I think I know right where to check.
You do?
Bah oui, à la bibliothèque.
Filch mentioned an Umbridge. I bet she'd know more.
Well then, looks like we'll have to find out more about her.
Oui, mais normalement, elle est censée être... bah, elle est censée être tout simplement plus là, en fait. Ouais. Du coup, c'est où qu'il faut se rendre pour aller voir... Rendez-vous dans les couloirs du château. Très bien. Dans les couloirs du château. Let's go. J'y vais à pied puisque c'est ici les couloirs du château.
I don't get it. She was a headmaster, right? So why isn't her portrait anywhere?
Parce que c'était pas une bonne directrice et que c'était pas une directrice qui était voulue à la base.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like they've erased all memory of her.
Oui, bah c'est pas une mauvaise chose. Je te garantis que c'était pas une mauvaise chose. Du coup, c'est où qu'il faut se rendre maintenant? Parler au professeur long du bas. Bah, vu que je sais pas où il se trouve. Ah. Ah bah il est là, en fait. Il a
Hello,
apparu.
you two. What do you do in the halls in this hour?
Qu'est-ce que faites-vous
Still
dans les
bedtime.
couloirs à cette heure-ci? Bah... c'est ce que je me pose comme question. Peut-être que dans la bibliothèque, on était...
We
on
were
n'était
searching
pas...
for Professor Umbridge's portrait, but can't find a thing. Did you know her?
Putain, arrête de miauler. Et on n'arrive pas à la trouver. Oui, mais aussi, bah, les portraits, c'est pas aussi des
Why
gens
would
qui
you
sont
be
morts.
researching her?
Ou des gens qui...
We were trying to find out more about those bullies you mentioned. Filch mentioned Umbridge's Inquisitorial Squad. We figured it might be the same group, but we can't find note of them anywhere.
For good reason. That was a dark time in Hogwarts history.
What happened? Those Slytherins sound like real nasty characters.
They were, 3 of them. Draco Malfoy, Vincent Crabbe, and Gregory Goyle. They stalked these halls like they owned the place. Biggest bullies I've ever
Arrête de
seen.
miauler, qu'est-ce qui se passe d'un seul coup?
Never saw one without the others. On their own, they weren't particularly terrible. But together,
Écoutez, le cadre souvenir. Alors, est-ce qu'on va voir l'histoire? La bande de Malfoy va attaquer les mêmes cibles. D'accord. Particulièrement grands et imposants, Crabbe et Goyle sont les fidèles laquais de Malfoy. Prenez garde aux attaques inattendues de Drago Malfoy qui dirige le terrible trio. Ok.
Incendio. Stupefy.
Oh mais tais-toi! Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Atmosphere charm. Manigons, you cheated.
Ah c'est bon, j'ai réussi. Désolée hein. Le miaulement de chat et... Pourtant là, ce qu'il faut là. Il est même à côté. Bon, alors, parler au professeur long du bas.
Wow, they sound worse than Cassandra.
Vraiment l'air pire que Cassandra.
Cassandra might have a few sharp edges, but Malfoy and his gang were nothing but malice and spite. Even sided with you-know-who during the Battle of Hogwarts. At least, at first.
No way. I can't believe anyone at Hogwarts would side with him.
Ah, bien sûr que si, c'est
Like
les
I said,
Serpentards quand même.
Dark days.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Arrête. Reste là. Ce cas-là. C'était une époque sombre.
But even Malfoy came around in the end. He sided with Harry Potter and his allies.
Ouais, vraiment, ils prennent en compte ce qui s'est passé dans les films. Et moins, on va dire, moins dans les livres. Parce que ça se voit
Redeemed himself? Really?
à la façon dont Harry a vaincu Voldemort.
Really. Even the worst bullies have something to make them human. Remember that.
pourtant, il y a eu peu d'interaction entre ces deux-là, je pense. Oui, d'ailleurs, j'en suis même sûre.
Now, off to bed with you. Trust me, you do not want a second attention with Filch.
Mhm. Ok. Bon, parler à Daniel.
Well, I guess that's one mystery solved.
Even if Malfoy turned to good at the end, I think I'm glad he and his friends aren't at Hogwarts anymore.
Ah, ben, ils sont plus là, mais le problème là-dedans, c'est que
I'll
c'est
take
des
Cassandra
druides, t'en
and
as
her
partout. Hein.
snark any day over them.
Très clairement, oui. Très clairement, très clairement. Bien, on avance petit à petit. Allez, à la grande salle. Là, je crois qu'à pied, ça va être un petit peu long. Non, en fait, c'est parfait. Je vais y aller à pied. Comme ça, je vais pouvoir inspecter, je vais pouvoir looter les couloirs et tout. Oh, elle a une très jolie robe. Cette personne. Je lui dépenser une fortune. Bon, allez là, il faut que je descende. S'il te plaît, le... Voilà. Donc, il faut descendre dans les couloirs. C'est ça? Attendez, un peu plus. Voilà, les grandes salles, bah, c'est ici. Ah non, si. Attendez. Ah mais non, mais il me faut la grande salle en fait. Grande salle. Donc c'est parti. Bonjour les gens. Regarde si je suis pas dans la bonne truc. Voilà. Robin.
You know, Robin, the food isn't going anywhere. You can't stop to breathe.
I know. I just can't wait to go outside and get on my broom. But I thought we were all going to revise for our History of Magic exam today.
Oh yeah, but it's so nice out. Seems a shame to waste the day indoors studying, doesn't it? Besides, I've nearly perfected the sloth grip roll.
Oula.
Oh no. It's all right. The letter didn't get too soggy from the porridge. You should still be able to read it.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Then what's the matter?
It's a howler! Mom sent me a howler!
Ah. Aïe 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 aïe.
Best to open it and get it over with. The longer you put it off, the worse it'll be.
Robin, Wang, Fizzlethwaite! Your father and I have been patient, but enough is enough! If you don't buckle down and raise your marks, we will have no choice but to ground you. Literally! That means no flying and certainly no Quidditch! If I get one more report from your professors that your head is in the clouds and not in your studies, I will come up there and confiscate your broom myself!
Ah là là, la mythique beuglante qui gueule, qui gueule sur la personne.
What am I going to do? I'll die if I
The solution's obvious, isn't it? All you have to do is revise.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done. I've never been very good at reading or memorizing facts.
Don't worry, Robin. We're here to help you. Why don't we start with the material for this week's History of Magic exam? Let's see. Who was Emmerich the Evil?
He was that wizard who wore a jellyfish as a hat, wasn't he?
No, that was Uric the Oddball. Emmerich the Evil was a wizard who terrorized the south of England in the early Middle Ages. He was killed in a duel against Egbert the Egregious, remember?
No, that's the problem. All this history stuff is so boring. Even when I do manage to get through reading without falling asleep, I always mix up all the names and dates.
Aïe, 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 aïe. Elle est comme moi.
Maybe it's not the material you find boring,
Mais pas
but
pour
the
les mêmes
studying
raisons.
method, Robin.
Oui, voilà, c'est ça.
Grab your broom and meet me on the Quidditch pitch. I have an idea.
Je crois savoir c'est quoi son idée. Nous, c'était pas parce qu'on avait un professeur ennuyeux ou quoi que ce soit, c'était parce que, bah, tout simplement, je pouvais pas, non, je pouvais pas me concentrer en cours. Franchement, l'histoire, c'était pas ce qui m'intéressait le plus en cours. Le français, encore à la rigueur, ça allait. Alors, merde, je suis en train de courir, mais en fait, vers où? Ah oui, il faut que j'aille aller au terrain de Quidditch. Hop, allons-y. Youhou! Ok.
Not that I'm complaining about getting to fly, but are you sure this is a good idea? The exam is in just a few days.
The solution's obvious, isn't it? All you have to do is revise.
Traditional revising methods might work for us, Kevin, but they're clearly not working for Robin. That's why I'm proposing a more hands-on approach, one that takes advantage of Robin's strengths. Robin, you and I are going to act out the duel between Emmerich the Evil and Egbert the Egregious. You can be Emmerich, mounted on a fearsome dragon steed he was rumored to ride. I'll be Egbert.
Why not? If it helps me keep my flying privileges, I'll try anything.
Ok. C'est vrai qu'il y en a qui sont aussi plus... parce que les cours, c'est souvent visuel et tout ça. Donc, vous voyez la beuglante, là où sera votre adversaire dans 2 secondes. Surpasser Robin.
Troll!
Inflatus! Imposterous!
Monster spiders!
Ah, puis, voilà.
Inflatus! Incarcerous!
Centaur!
Ah, ça marche pas. La beuglante ne fonctionne pas.
Marathons!
Incarcerous!
Monster Boost!
Incarcerate. Incarcerate. Inflatus.
Centaur.
Incarcerate.
Troll.
Inflatus. Incarcerate.
Nimbus 2000.
Howler.
Monster Book.
Inflatus.
Non, ça marche pas.
Inflatus.
Spiders.
Mes trucs, ils marchent pas. Il y a des sorts qui marchent pas.
And so, Emmerich the Evil was slain by Egbert the Egregious, thus ending his reign of terror, once and for all.
Did it work?
Let's see. Robin, when and where did Emmerich the Evil operate?
The south of England in the early Middle Ages?
That's correct. Well done, Robin. You remembered. And well done to you too for figuring out a revising method that actually worked.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you actually made revising fun! Thank you! Now come on, we've still got 9 chapters worth of material to act out!
Très bien. Du coup, la suite, c'est ça, ok. Et ben, on va se quitter. On va se quitter là, du coup. Hein, j'avais dit jusqu'au 3-4. Donc voilà. Et bien, c'était Harry Potter, la magie émerge. Et donc, je vous souhaite un bon week-end et des bisous à tous.